Hi, this is Peretz Baruch Eichler. In 1995, the United States Congress passed a law that said the United States Embassy should be in Jerusalem and not Tel Aviv. Now, why isn't it? There is a caveat within the law that says if the president has the ability within 6 months to make a waiver to disallow the embassy from being moved from Tel Aviv to Jerusalem, should there be any political overtones that might cause dissent or tension. The previous 3 presidents declined to move the embassy from Tel Aviv to Jerusalem. Now, President Donald Trump has said openly that he would like to move the United States Embassy from Tel Aviv to Jerusalem. We're going to hear from people in Israel why they feel or don't feel it's an important move and what the city of Jerusalem means to us as members of the Jewish people.
I think it's a very smart move, but the Muslim is it's can to make a problem.
It's an impulsive move that is not necessarily the smartest of ideas. I don't think he's fully considering the kind of impacts it could have.
I think it's a very good idea. It'll solidify Jerusalem's position as the nucleus of civilization in the world, especially for the Jews.
Yeah, it's a problem because it'll blow up things here.
Oh, I don't know. I don't want to make a politics. I'm a Catholic priest, so I don't want to interfere on this.
I think he won't do it. I think he'll renege on the deal because there's too much at stake.
Politics is not only about the actions like military actions, but also about the gestures. And the decision of Trump caused tension, unnecessary tension, and if it can be avoided, then it shouldn't be done.
I want to see it done.
Why would you want him to do that?
Jerusalem
is the capital of Israel, and it should be there. Like any other embassy should be in the capital of the countries.
I think there were bigger fish to fry. There were so many more important things.
I think that like Tel Aviv is a better place for like embassies.
I'm very biased in this because I'm for anything that Donald Trump wants to do.
To be honest with you, I don't know what the difference would be.
When they bring the embassy here, I think it's very something good for them. Good idea.
If he does it, it's about time. This is going to, Bezrat Hashem, soon, someday, be the capital of the entire world. So it's good that the most powerful nation in the world recognizes that, yeah, they have to have their voice in the capital of the Jewish people.
I personally am for it. It might not be a popular view in the United States, but I think if we consider this the capital of Israel, ancient Israel, then I think it should be here.
Aside from politics, what do you think the importance to the Jewish people, the city of Jerusalem, Yerushalayim?
I myself am not very religious. I am a Jew by birth, but I'm not very religious. But it is a very holy city. I mean, not just for the Jews, for all religions that are monotheistic.
I feel like Jerusalem is the bonding point of Israel. I think that there is like a spiritual presence here that you can't really explain. You have to feel it. You have to be here to feel it.
I've been living here, so I become attached to it, but not for religious reasons. It's a microcosm of what's happening all over, and it's interesting. The frictions are interesting.
Because the father is living here, and we have the Mikdash.
To the Jewish people, it's the sign of our covenant with the Creator of the universe that we are the chosen people, and that this is where we connect to the Creator of the universe.
When I say that's the most important place on earth. There's nothing more important than Yerushalayim. All our history is here.
It's our history. It's 3,000 years, 4,000 years. I think it's deep connection between Jerusalem and the Jewish people.
Regardless of what kind of fish we fry.
Correct.
I think that like it's kind of the center of like all the religions, and like everything came from here, and I think it's a very significant city for the Jewish people.
It's basically where the heart of the Jews are. That's where the soul is.
I do feel like it is a central part of our existence, and as a Jew, I'm happy and proud to be living here.
I'm very secular, but it's very important to me. Historically, it belongs to us. It's part of our heritage.
In the panoply of opinions, whether or not to move the American embassy from Tel Aviv to Jerusalem, one thing's for sure, you've heard it from a variety of people. Everybody says that there is something special about Yerushalayim, that Yerushalayim way beyond politics. It matters not whether the United States flag flies above its embassy in Jerusalem. Yerushalayim is the city that HaKadosh Baruch Hu chose as the place to build and rebuild his Beis HaMikdash. B'mehera b'yimenu. Yerushalayim, Eir HaKodeš. This is Peretz Baruch Eichler in Yerushalayim, Eir HaKodeš, for Hidabrut.